So here we go, two teams who need one in a big way, and it's Draisaitl winning the opening faceoff against Nick Dowd. He'll be playing with Vasily Podkolzin and Jack Roslovic. Podkolzin moved back into the top six for tonight's game against the Golden Knights. Nurse and Emerson defensively. Your starting lineup brought to you by our friends at Bet99.net. The Oilers move into the offensive zone. They've won 7 of the last 8 against Vegas, including that playoff series, and then Emerson tripped seemingly over the blue line as he 29th in save percentage, Edmonton 30th. Kapanen, and a blast from a point by Connor Murphy is on net, and a save made by Adin Hill. Dorothea, the only Golden Knight ever with back-to-back 30-goal seasons. Here's a steal and a 2-on-1, shorthanded for Edmonton. Kapanen breaks in, centers, wrist shot, save made.
And he's expecting the penalty kill to get a tick up. Great stick here by Kapanen. As you mentioned, that pass was a little bit off and it was a little wobbly and knuckler. This is a terrific save by Adin Hill, though. And an important one for his team early on as Dickinson picks his spot. Hill reads again.
Eichel with 21 goals on the year, none on the power play. Hyman, drop pass, Bouchard shoots it again, another crossbar. Edmonton, 2 pipes.
Edmonton all starts in the defensive zone. Leon Draisaitl with a nice stick check wins this battle over Korzak and puts it right up the ice to Zach Hyman. Little drop pass to Bouchard. He rings the bar with that wicked.
He takes the puck and reverses it back to McDavid for a soft chip to center. Eichel tagged back onside in time. Thought pass, then shot, and a save made by Ingram. That's steered out by Hurdle. And shot in by Kolasar. Following it up will be the veteran, Brandon Saad. In the corner, gives it up. Drive from the point, and a save on Hannafin made.
Settle things down, get yourself a little bit of a timeout. Nobody's ever going to argue with a goaltender in an equipment situation. But nobody knows what they're doing over there.
Anderson, a shot fought off by Ingram, who kicked by Connor Murphy. Wallman has his man tied up along the boards, but it's held in by Lazon. Over to Anderson, backdoor, and almost booted in by Marner. Would have been curious to see whether that would have counted. Here's a little give and go, and a shot, the save made. Ingram on. And a game-time decision. He ends up in the press box. McNabb to Theodore. Loading up assistance. Theodore's shot, double deflection, save made.
It's going to be those kind of opportunities for Vegas. Edmonton bent, but didn't break.
Hyman backs his way in. Now shoots from a sharp angle. That was kicked out by Hill to Ekholm. More work in the offensive zone. One-timer in Dorothea. Stopped by Ingram. Picked up by Wallman. Lasers one down the middle, and Hill's forced to play it as that pass got away from Kapanen. One touch by Barbashev. Jack Eichel in front. Jam play, and it stayed out. Ingram got the right pad out there to deny Bowman. Eichel wins a battle. Theodore, one-timer crushed by McNabb, and a save made. Eventually drilled in deep, and Ingram will leave it for Nurse on his horse to get away from Mitch Marner. Hits the Vegas line and shoots, and a save made. Adin Hill with a glove. Korzak. But the less said about that goal call, the better. No score. There were no goal calls in that first period for only the second time in Edmonton's last 14 games. Bouchard, little slide step around Brandon Saad to the nail of the center pass, and Hill, a sprawling save, thrown in front, and a second effort buried. Trent Frederick, 1-0 Edmonton. Hill was down and out, and Frederick was stopped initially, stayed with it, put it upstairs for his 4th of the year.
And we just saw at the other end the Vegas Golden Knights do the same thing. Win a puck battle, get it to the net, crash and bang, and that's what happens here. We talked about shots from the flank. Great job by Bouchard to activate, come right down in the mix, follows up his own rebound around the net, and just puts it back in. And a couple attempts here by Frederick. In a battle, first one doesn't go, but the second one elevated up over top. Planchers.
Vegas, should they lose this game, would miss an opportunity to regain first place. Meanwhile, Edmonton would crawl closer. Shot, score somehow through Ingram.
Watch him in the middle of the ice. Hannafin has the puck across the line, and he's already in there before. This is an easy one.
Yeah, this is
I'm surprised it's taken this long, but there's the headset's already off, so pretty quick.
Massive break for Edmonton, because that changes the complexion of the game if that goes in.
After coach's challenge, the play was offside at 13:28. Therefore, we have no goal.
Rifling it up the left-hand side. Flicking it back toward the point for Noah Hannafin. Peering inside, shooting, deflected home, and Vegas has tied it. One taken off the board earlier for offside. Hannafin will get credit for the goal.
On the line, you're going to see Hyman. He's in the shooting lane, then he's not. And then it's a great tip in front.
I think it went off Nurse.
That finds its way home. Might have actually. I don't know if that goes off the stick of Howden, who's tangled up with Nurse. But look at that traffic in front of Connor Ingram. No chance.
The Islanders used to play in Brooklyn, too. That background at the one end of the rink was a nightmare. Developing 2-on-1. Dorofeyev and a denial by Ingram. Massive stop.
Ingram standing his ground. Nice pass up the ice. Dorofeyev with a quick slam on the brakes finds Barbashev streaking. So right up to the offensive blue line. And we've seen this already through this game a couple of times. Both teams looking to stretch up the ice as quickly as possible. And Connor.
Jack, appropriate in Vegas. Don't bet against us.
Face-off win for Draisaitl against Nick Dowd as we start the third period tied at 1. And we also...
For Edmonton, though, on the flip side, need to get more of a presence in front of Aiden Hill.
And here's a chance, but Colson, he's beaten Anderson with the speed. Denied! Rebound! Poked home! And Edmonton has regained the lead 2-1. But Colson put it under the right pad, getting a piece with it sitting there on the goal line. Roslovic nudges it over his 17th.
He wanted to get Podkolzin a little more ice time, and that's why the switch between him and Savoy. And he just takes off on the faceoff. We've talked so many times about a winger win. Podkolzin pounces on this loose puck, and then he just puts the Jets on. Starts pumping the Pistons, won't be denied, makes a nice move under pressure on Aiden Hill, who goes down, makes the save with the right pad, but a great job by Roslovic. Get down.
Bouchard cannot control the pass, and then stick exploded on Rasmus Anderson. Bouchard, little give and go, Draisaitl, one extra pass to McDavid, and the Oilers don't get anything out of it. But then the puck got caught up in the stick, a backhander score! What a break for Edmonton! McDavid to Draisaitl for the finish, and it's 3-1 on Leon Draisaitl's 34th of the campaign.
Stick evaporates here. Looks like he's got an outlet pass here. The shrapnel is on the ice. This one here for Draisaitl looking for McDavid late, but again, this puck does not get out. That stick actually helps. The Anderson stick keeps this play alive. That looks like a for sure out of the zone into the wrong hands for the Vegas Golden Knights. McDavid to Draisaitl. Boy, did he ever make that quick backhand shot look easy. Shovels it. He recognizes.
Have Draisaitl and Bouchard back against Eichel. Late joining the rush is Marner. But Draisaitl will not permit Eichel to get it. Oh, and then the puck came free, and Eichel scores! And there's the shorthanded goal. Edmonton cannot afford to give up. Eichel, his 22nd, gives the Golden Knights much-needed life.
Scored by Riley Smith and William Karlsson, so not in the lineup tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights, but Jack Eichel's the most dangerous. This is a great defensive play by Draisaitl. All the way back, out-muscles Eichel, sticks it in the corner, but then this puck just does not get played correctly here, and it jumps right out to Eichel off the forecheck.
Edmonton looking to claw within 3 points of the division lead. McDavid makes a brilliant play around Marner, ahead for Kapanen, and he scores! Empty netter for Kasperi Kapanen, created by the brilliant maneuver along the boards by McDavid. 4-2 Oilers, minute 57 to go.
Not going to be denied getting it down the wall. Best player in the game, when he wants to put the Jets on, good luck. They do track him down, but he still makes the play over to Kapanen, who just protects this puck rolling over the line from the back-checking Barbashev. Hurdle, is the one that dug in. 48.
Launched out to center. Vegas is offside. Final 3 seconds, a penalty coming against Edmonton that won't really matter.